Hey folks, here we are, we're going to do some optical illusions. Okay, so here's one I did earlier of my hand, and it looks like there's actually a 3D hand on there, and it's quite, I'm not going to say it's simple to do. I thought it was going to be simple, and it took me an hour to work out what to do. So it's a little tricky, but together we're going to do it. Also, I've done some smaller sort of shapes. So it might be that we start with one of them. This one's in pencil crayon and this one's in felt tip. So I'm going to show you this one first, okay? Because I think that will be a little bit easier. So I'm going to put the camera down and we're going to get on with it. So we're going to need a pencil, and it might be that you need to make a heart shape first, but I'm just going to go for it. Okay. You could make a little template if you're not too confident on that. So I'm going to do this so that it's faster. So I've done that in pencil for a reason, and then I'm going to get a black pen. Again, you could stay in pencil if you want, but what we're going to do, let me try and get the camera so you can see what I'm doing, is I'm going to go, and I'm just going to do it in a sort of square shape. Is I'm going to go across in a sort of straightish line up to the edge of the heart, and then I'm going to go like in a round shape, so as if the heart is coming off the page, as if it is 3D. Okay, and then everything under that sort of goes parallel to that. Now don't worry if your lines aren't dead straight. Okay, that is okay. So I've got artistic license in this. All right. They don't all have to be the same width either. You can take your time with this. I'm just doing this quickly to show you so you understand what you're doing. And then you can make your own creations. There's a humongous bumblebee that has just come into our house. Did you hear it? It's really loud. There's been a few of them around lately, actually. Wildlife has taken over. Okay, so then I'm going to go up to the top. I suppose shut it in the tiny porch. Okay, so where these two bits of the heart come up, we are going to go across. We're going to go round, across, round, across. So in that gap between the tops of the heart, we want to do a straight line to show the sort of difference between the shape. So hopefully you get the effect. Can you see that? It's already looking quite cool, isn't it? As if it's popping off the page like a heartbeat. We have a heart within our logo for Youth for Christ. And the reason for that is to show that we believe God's heart beats for young people, and so ours does too. Look, where is it? Oh, there, look. Okay, so you've got that heart shape. Now on this one that I did earlier, I've coloured it in a rainbow sort of pattern. So you can do what you want really. You could just keep it black and white if you wanted to. Or like this one, I did this one with pencil. So after I'd done the colouring, I rubbed out the pencil and then I just shaded around here and on this with an orange pen. So on this one now, if you were doing this one, what I would do is I would rub out the pencil line because the ink should have dried now. And then I would choose what colours I wanted to do, and I would just go for it. You can start wherever you want. But like I say, you could do it black and white. And you would carry on like that. And it forms this sort of 3D effect, which is quite cool. So that's the heart. And you could do that with lots of other little shapes actually as well. So we're going to have a go. I'm going to show you how to do the hand one. This can be a little bit tricky. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to draw around my left hand, but I'm going to have my arm in as well, okay? So I'm going to use a pencil for this. Try and go around my watch. And my fingers need to be a bit apart, so that I'll be able to get that 3D effect of my fingers on the page. I suppose it looks a little bit as if they're under a blanket, doesn't it? Oh dear, that was a bit wobbly there, wasn't it? And we're going to do the same thing again. Like, if you're not too confident with a pen, you can do it with pencil first, okay? But I'd encourage you just to go for it. So again, we go up to the wrist, the pencil line, we go in a curve, and then we go straight. And we want to be doing that all the way up. And I'm going to show you the fingers because this is a little bit tricky. So I would be following the lines like I have here, look. Oh, on this one here, this is a sort of halfway point. So I'd be drawing all the lines. And then once I get to the fingers, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'd go straight, okay, but then I'll go round as if the finger is there. Yeah. Cross, round. And then straight. Okay. So it looks a bit strange because I haven't done the lines here, but you get the gist. So on this one, look, I've gone straight to the finger, round, straight, round. So I'll show you a little bit more on here because we've got enough time. Again, I think the closer together the lines are, the better the effect, and a little bit more interesting for colouring in if you want to colour. Yeah, you could do this on loads of different things, couldn't you? You could use this as a prayer in a sense. I don't know about you, but at the minute I feel not in control of anything. And so in a sense, when I pray and when I talk to God, it's about sort of accepting what I'm putting into his hands, in a sense. So you could almost use this to pray, couldn't you? Each line, you know, what are you giving to God today? Acknowledging that he's got it. So you get the gist there, going up to that finger. And keep going until you've covered all those fingers. And obviously I'd do the rest of that. So I've chosen to colour mine in with pencil crayon. And I'll show you that the reason for that. And I've chosen to do rainbow colours on here, but on this one I've used 3 colours: yellow, dark blue and light blue. Okay, so I've chosen my colours and I'm just going down, filling it in. What comes next? So it'll be purple. And actually what I haven't told you is when you've done all your black lines, you can rub out the pencil. So do that, especially if you're filling it in with pencil crayon, because you don't want to rub all of your pencil crayon out. So you rub out lines. Can you see it? You can already see it, can't you? It's quite cool. Piece of paper so it doesn't get the texture of the table. So I would keep going down, or you can colour it whatever way you want really. You get the idea. Like I say, you can spend a lot more time on this. But a lovely thing with the pencil crayon is that to make it pop out a little bit more, what you can do is take a rubber and go along part of where the finger is. That finger. Can you see it sort of pops out even more? And the other fingers. And once you've filled all the hand in, you can sort of rub out that part of the hand, and it will make it pop out of the page even more. You can see how it's developing, can't you? And it's really cool. So I hope you enjoy doing those. We'll be back next week with some more crafts on Saturday and Sunday live, and then there'll be some more YouTube workshops of those same crafts. So take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay inside. We're still missing you, but we're still here if you want to talk or message us. Send us your work, the artwork that you've done. We'd love to see it. Take care. Bye.